Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another itch.io highlight video. Today we're actually taking a look at a visual novel, which is a little bit different for us. The game is Pigeon West, El Diablo, a game by Blue Harpy on itch. And basically, it is a visual novel that covers this Wild West outlaw on his last big score. I don't want to give out too much more information, but if you want to check out the game for yourself without spoilers, links are in the description. And if not, let's go check out El Diablo. This is a story about the most dangerous outlaw in the whole Wild West. Children made up horror stories about him. Parents hid their families, and women hoped he would steal them away because he was the best lover in the entire Wild West. His name was whispered because it was believed that he was a demon who came to everyone who called out to him. His name is El Diablo del Selvaje, o que vino de las profundidades, que nunca falla y si crea no falla. I'm so sorry, I don't speak Spanish, if you couldn't tell. But everyone calls him El Diablo. Get your beaks down, chickens. This is a robbery. El Diablo was a noble bandit, so he stole from everyone no matter if you were rich or poor. Your money was El Diablo's money. He always had his 3 horsemen of the apocalypse with him. The most desperate mother cluckers in the entire Wild West. The street's clear, boss, and the weather's perfect. Just right to shoot the local sheriff in the tail. This is Bill. He's evil. Oh, that was a little bit too fast for me to read. We're here for the bank's money. We will not touch you. Sit still and no one will get hurt. This is CC. He's good. He's head of negotiations. If you don't want to be left out without feathers, everybody on the floor. Jesse, the explosive expert. Jesse, if you want to bury us under a rubble of this bank, how many times have I told you to bring less dynamite? Dynamite is hard to come by, baby. Am I right, boss? You see, the boss didn't say nothing. Well, what are you two lovebirds talking about? Jesse, stop your flapping your beak and go get that money. Relax. What could possibly happen? Uh-oh. Take our money and let's get off here before this whole old bank collapses. Everybody stay where you are. I just see Hat and Horseshoe and I'm like, no bank could resist the gangs of professional robbers, and this one was no exception. But everything comes to an end sooner or later, and Jesse really overdid it with the dynamite, and the building started to collapse. As soon as the gang left the bank, the building collapsed, burying nearly a dozen, but no more than 100 birds. That day was dubbed El Diablo Meat Grinder. Jesus Christ. That night, the gang celebrated in the successful robbery by drinking tequila and eating grain. But not El Diablo. Not him. He never wanted to harm civilians. No. He and the situation with the bank made him uneasy. His whole face was filled with sadness and sorrow. Sadness and sorrow. Perhaps he was hiding all of his feelings inside. You know, Diablo, what happened today is not leaving my mind. Let's escape, just you and me. But the money we have right now won't be enough. Are you thinking the same thing as me? Well, of course, since you're the smartest among us. Right, guys, come here, boss. We found a new job for us. Here's our boss. No rest, not even for a minute. I'm on duty. Gosh darn it. You know, for these last 3 years, I've always been at your side, guys. Let's drink to the best boss in the whole Wild West. The gang chose the biggest bank in the entire Wild West. Legends circulated about its impregnability and the huge piles of gold stored within. Weeks of hard preparation went by, all for one purpose: the final robbery. Tension and refried beans filled the air. Do you think that El Diablo was worried about robbing the most fortified bank in the entire West right now? Not even slightly, but his eyes, there was only one desire: to have a shot of whiskey at the local saloon. The time has come for the walk-in, walk-out millionaire's plan. Gratata. Now everyone hit the deck quick before the feathers settle. A grave silence fell. All eyes were distracted towards El Diablo's gang. You're in Texas, son. Good God. Local residents were ready to demonstrate their hospitality to El Diablo's gang, and only one dove knew how to solve the conflict correctly. As they say, there's nothing better than a good showdown, but there's always time for a glass of tequila. That's whiskey, though. Heck of a good decision, cowboy. We got rave music. Beware a dangerous shootout. Lots of shots. The sudden voice of the sheriff interrupted the highly dangerous robbery. A trap, as always. Things never go according to plan. Perhaps our pigeon has no choice left. There's only one solution to this problem. The very cowboy's sundown at sunset could one... I think I'm having a stroke, Jesus. The very cowboy showdown at sunset one could ever arrange. That wasn't English? Might have been. So you're the famous El Diablo of the West, Wild West. My accent is just gone to the moon. Of the Wild West. Who came from the depths, who never fails. Even if he wanted to, he couldn't fail. As long as I'm the sheriff in this here town, you won't be able to rob any bank. They say you're as dangerous as a flock of ravens. Caw. Time to see what you're made of. Get your guns out, son. Just tumbleweeds? Oh, okay. Not Mr. Eagle. These bleeding pigeons? What? This pigeon is really cool. Excellent work, El Diablo. But your role ends here. You've been too soft lately. I'm sorry, but I couldn't let our gang fall apart because of ye. Gratata. A sudden and completely unexpected turn of events shocked our pigeon to the depths of his soul. We all know, Diablo, that you were planning to take all the money for yourself. Cece told us about your vile plan. You are not worthy to be called El Diablo. Goodbye. If El Diablo wanted to shoot these three traitors, he would have had only seconds. But who knew that the tequila would hit him so suddenly? It was whiskey, though, right? Ooh. And on that day, El Diablo died. Your time is not over yet, great Chief Feather. The spirits of the Wild West are on your side. Son, you are the last of the Apache lineage. Right now, you are in the wilderness, in a place where life and death intersect. Time to remember who you really are. Oh no, they're already here. You should get out of here. The Confederates are already here. At that moment, the pigeon remembered everything. As a child, despite being a pigeon, one of those who hunted sparrows, the Apache chief accepted him as his own son. But his happiness couldn't last forever. He remembered how he literally miraculously managed to escape that day. And on that day, he promised himself to never run away again. Upon waking up, Great Chief Feather found himself in an open coffin, to the amusement of the townsfolk. The pigeon that rose straight from the depths of heck was ready for revenge. El Diablo, Gratata, goes to get revenge. To his surprise, Gray Feather noticed Bill Griff clinging to the local pigeons. What did he expect with such a crooked beak? Perhaps El Diablo's gang decided to stay in town and take it over. But they made a huge mistake by crossing the path of the most dangerous pigeon in the entire Wild West. Boss, perhaps that's enough tequila for today. Wait, it can't be because I personally killed you. They didn't know it yet that they cornered not El Diablo, but themselves, because El Diablo doesn't forgive betrayal. They screamed out, "Wait, spare me, I could do otherwise. You wanted to betray us and take all the money for yourself. See, it's all her. It was her idea to kill you." That's a soulless eye right there. The vengeful spirit of the wings of the night will come for everyone. Did you hear the shots too? I can't believe we killed El Diablo himself. Those like him don't go peacefully into the afterlife, I'm telling ye. Calm down, he's gone. There's nothing left to worry about. Relax. Do you think that he'll rise from the dead like that? Besides, there's 3 of us, and he's alone. What's that sound? It's El Diablo, mother truckers. Hang on, let's just talk. There was no time for talk. His eyesight intensified. He took aim at the traitors and fired. Now 1. Oh, my little bird, why'd you kill the falcon? You think you're tough? I've been watching you for months and I can predict your every move. You don't stand a chance against me, El Diablo. The moment has come where 2 cool cowboys can only solve their problems one way, with an epic shootout. So do the right thing, or Sir Feather will shoot her. Just shot him in cold blood. El Diablo. That night, no one ever saw the most dangerous criminal in the Wild West, El Diablo, ever again. Mom, Grandpa's roof is leaking again. Grandpa, the doctor said to take your pills on time. There's no such thing as cowboy pigeons. I'm telling ye, your story will never be published. Stop dreaming. Pigeons will never be popular. He was not just a pigeon. His name was El Diablo. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Pigeon West, El Diablo by Blue Harpy on itch.io. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and going through this visual novel. If you want to check out more by the creator, links to him will be down in the description box down below. He does have other entries in the Pigeon West series, so if you want to discover them for yourself, again, links are in the description. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got time for. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.